Traditions are typically thought of as being from the past, but for me, a tradition is what helps strengthen the future.
It's essential for the Glee Club to look at its past traditions and hold them with respect.
I think it's important that we hold true to the ones we've had for many, many years. But I do think there's opportunities for new ones to happen and new ones to come about.
The canes were originally part of the full dress uniform, which is a tuxedo with a white vest and a white bow tie, and it used to include a top hat, white gloves, and a cane.
The cane now is used as a memento that we give to the seniors as they graduate. It's kind of a way for us to connect to our past, and each senior that graduates from Glee Club is presented a cane at end of season, has their name embossed with their major and their years of service with the Glee Club. For them, I know it really is akin to receiving your diploma. You know, it's like your graduation certificate from the Glee Club. The people you've met and the experiences you've had and the friends you've made, it's like all one big package, and you're given this cane as a commemoration for that. When you walk into somebody's home, you see a cane on display, you're gonna ask, well, what is this? What is the Glee Club? And then, of course, they'll recall all of these great experiences.
See everybody step to a syncopated rhythm. Let's be going with them when they begin that crazy rhythm. We'll be saying, yeah, the band is grand.
A lot of these guys take a great deal of pride in receiving this cane because it shows they've made this journey.
It would mean that I achieved something very important. The next tradition is the tradition of the Carnation. In each full show, we wear our tuxedo, we wear a carnation on the left lapel, and after the show, we present it to the most lovely audience member or whoever we see afterwards that we feel is deserving of the carnation.
Winds with dreary voices sighing all night long.
I sang this run out to the lady, and she came up tears saying that her son was named Jason and he passed away a couple years ago. So it was a really touching moment when I got to give her carnation, and that's something that she'll always remember, and I know that she was really flattered and really touched by it.
The first carnation I gave to my grandmother when I was a freshman, my first show on First Nighter, she still has it. And as wrinkled and shriveled as it is, she still has it, and she still cherishes it very much.
All of the audience members feel that kind of excitement, and then when you're given something else on their way out as a memento, I mean, it really does kind of cap the whole experience for them, where they feel like, wow, I truly was taken care of, and I've never felt like that before.
We encourage you to give it to someone new each time, just to make sure that many people get to experience the carnation.
It's just like a special bond that you can have with an audience member that I know no other groups that do that, and I'm very privileged to do that.
The Lavalier is a privilege that's given to each senior. Throughout their senior year, they're given 2 Lavaliers, and they're given to 2 important people in their life, their mother and traditionally it's the person that they intend to marry. As of the last few years, it's been the guy stands on stage and sings a solo to their mother and tells them how much they mean to them.
It's a very special moment because for some people it's their only chance to sing a solo on stage, because not everyone is called down during their time in the Glee Club. But as a Lavalier, when you're giving the Lavalier, you get the chance to pick a song that you get to sing that is something special to the person you're presenting it to and to yourself.
Even the strongest of soloists that get up to do their Lavalier, there's a bit of nerves involved, because it's really, you can tell these guys are passionate about what they do from every standpoint. And then when they get their mom on stage with them, it really does bring it home to them as to what they really are doing and how much it means to the people who are supporting them in so many different ways. You see these guys who are really pretty stoic, and they have lots of emotion and lots of pride in what they do, and then they get on stage with their mom and you can see the defenses kind of break down, and it's really pretty touching to see. I've seen some really great moments on stage with guys and their moms, and it gets me every time. That's one of the great traditions that I will hold on to and we will never let go of. It's really, really great.
The Silver Loop Singers started 2 years ago with a group of 3 guys that would put on red blazers and get on the Silver Loop and start singing. The Silver Loop is a city bus route that goes through campus.
We just sing for free just to kind of brighten the students' day on Friday at the end of a long week. And that's probably where it'll stay, I assume. I don't think we're going to try to make it big or go to LA or anything like that. We sat down with a guitar and started singing some songs from the radio and writing some harmonies, and then we asked ourselves, what are we going to do with this? We could sing somewhere, somehow, and someone, I forget who it was, just brought the idea, well, what if we sang on the Silver Loop bus? And it was like, oh, that'd be a good idea. We could call ourselves the Silver Loop Singers.
They sat on this bus for I don't know how many hours just riding the Silver Loop, playing their songs and singing and entertaining people on the bus.
There could be 2 people on the bus, there could be, every seat's full and people are standing. It's just fun to sing for people.
They weren't making themselves known as the Glee Club. They just wanted people to be happy on the bus, and they loved singing, so they thought, well, what a great way to spend a couple of hours just entertaining, and it was really a pretty fun thing to see them do.
It'd be fun to come back 20 years from now and see people singing on the Silver Loop.
I think that'd be really interesting if we did pass it on. Like Jason said, if we come back and, hey, we can hop on the Silver Loop and see some guys, doing the same kind of thing that we started, it'd be fulfilling, I think.
It isn't just when the lights are on them, it's when no one's looking, are you giving your very best in everything you're doing. And these traditions, I think, can all hold true to that.
Traditions are what kept the group running in years past. It's what we base who we are today off of. And so the fact that we can look back and see that we're doing the same thing, but we can still improve on that and grow as people and as performers and as men, I think that's a great thing.
For me, it's always been about the student. What are they going to get from this experience? Is the traditions that they're holding right now, are they working for them? Are they allowing them to be a better person?
The traditions are important to the Glee Club because they form the foundation for what the Glee Club is. Each year the Glee Club changes and brings in new members and loses old members, but it's the traditions that keep the Glee Club the same throughout the years.
You can always start a tradition, and I just think as long as we keep the old ones intact, that everyone who's been a part of the Glee Club in the past and will be a part of the Glee Club in the future will be happy with that.
There are the steadfast traditions that the organization's had since its inception that we really do take a lot of pride in. I know that the history and traditions here is what continues to make this group grow, and I think each and every year I hope that our traditions, whether they're new or old, will continue to work with that current group and allow those guys to grow.